Hi there. It is the end of day 4 of my juice fast. Um, yes, once again, I'm starting with an I'm tired. It's the end of the day. It's already after midnight again, just like it was on my third day video. This is kind of like the end of the day when my family goes to bed, and after I'm done getting stuff needed to be done, then, you know, here I am. So, today was a little more challenging than the other 3 days. I I did 2 enemas today. That's kind of TMI, but I really want people to understand that when your body starts breaking stuff down and it can't get out the end, there's a lot of pressure down there. So I'm slowly relieving the pressure, but I still haven't had like a giant poop off the enemas yet. So anybody watching my videos who've done the juice fasting before or anything, if you have any suggestions, please by all means, leave a comment below, and I'll, take into consideration any information that's offered to me. I did some beet juice today, which I heard it moving stuff in there. So I'm going to go to the store tomorrow and buy a whole bunch of beets, and I'm going to add beet into more of my daily routine. I was doing a lot of like green juice and beet, and that's what I did today, where I watched a Fully Raw Christina video about it, and I can just do like a shot of like straight beet juice, and I think I'm probably going to do that. Now I've been drinking beets for weeks now, so my body's already used to the beet, and I really like it. So today I had 2 beets in my green juice, and it was actually really super delicious, which I was really surprised. The beet constantly surprises me because even though it's like a really earthy tasting vegetable, it's got like a sweetness to it too, and I really like it. Um, so that part, and then I'm one of those people that I bathe when I'm not feeling good or when I feel off. So I've taken like 2 showers today, and let me see. So I can feel the juice swelling up everything in my stomach. So that's one of the things like that that a lot of testimonies talk about is, stuff really starts getting moving in there. So everything's starting to break loose and move in there. I can feel it. It's funny because this process is really teaching me to pay attention to my body and what my body's telling me. And I think that's one of the things that a lot of us struggle with, is that we're not very connected to our body. Like, we're not taught to be like, oh, my stomach hurts, maybe I should, eat this or drink that or do certain things. Like, a lot of the old ways of learning how to use herbs and food and that kind of stuff, it used to get passed down from generation to generation, and we don't really have that in our society, not here in America. Now, not to say that there aren't cultures here that are doing that, but the American culture is not to do that. Most of us at my age, we don't have relationships with our parents, and our kids don't have relationships with us, and so on and so forth. Now, I don't have a relationship with my mother, excuse me, and I do have relationships with my children though, and I learned a lot from not being able to have a relationship with my mom. I learned about, when to look at my kids as individuals and human beings, and to allow them to have their process without me telling them what to do or giving them my judgment or my solution to their problems that I think they have. They're figuring out themselves, and they're figuring out who they are, and my job is just to kind of, represent what I think is valuable, and then, hope that I have an influence on them, because, I have some young adults that, are no longer, they don't have to listen to me anymore. So, but they do listen to me, and they have respect for me, and I have respect for them, and I love my children very much. I'm very grateful for my relationships that I have with them. They're actually, all very solid people. So yes, they're young and they're going through stuff, but as far as like their character and who they are, I really appreciate every single one of them. So, that was just kind of a little side note. Um, but I'm not gonna do a long one again today. I I'm enjoying this. Oh, and tonight I didn't do the soup after all. I thought I'd do it till the fourth or the fifth day, but with all the bloating that I was having today, it just didn't make sense to me to put like the heavier soup in there. So, in my soups, I'm putting some kind of like a sweet potato or a butternut squash or maybe even a potato. Have I done a potato? Yeah, I think I did a potato one night. And then one night I did a sweet potato, and then last night I did like a butternut squash, and it had other stuff in it. It had tomatoes and like different stuff. I mean, I really like put all kinds of stuff in there, but most of it was fresh, which was kind of cool. But anyways, I'm not doing that because like my stomach was so bloated with liquid today, and like as I'm drinking the juice, like it really sits at the top of my stomach, and that's just another indication to me of the amount of blockage that I have. So I'm just diligently working on unblocking myself. So tomorrow I'm gonna go to the store. I'm gonna pick up some beets and probably like some psyllium husk, or I think I'll look into it a little more and see different things so I could switch it up and try different things. I've seen teas and things that I could take, just to kind of help loosen everything up in there, I guess. The juices seem to be doing a pretty good job, I feel like. I don't want to add too much stuff and, kind of like mess with the process. But the truth is that there's a lot of debris in my stomach, and I just don't see myself being one of those people that I'm only going to be able to do like a 7 to 10 or 20 days, and that's going to be enough for me. I think it's going to take like like a while. I don't want to say months, but I feel like that. But I don't want to say all that now on day 4, and then something comes about day 30 or 40 and I just can't finish. But my goal is to do it as long as it takes. So I'm going to keep on going. I hope my journey is inspiring somebody out there to do it. If you've watched my previous videos, I started juicing on the 10th of January this year, 2022. Oh my God. I became vegan 2020. So I kind of already acclimated to juicing quite a bit, because I was juicing like most of the day and then eating a meal and then maybe having like some nuts or fruit for a snack, but I really wasn't eating very much. So I was already acclimated to juicing before I started this. So my detox symptoms may be different for somebody else. Like day 3, somebody else, it might be kicking their ass and they might be having headaches and feeling like garbage. But I've already gone through that before. So this year before I did this, like in January on New Year's, a week before I stopped drinking coffee again. I've gone back and forth with coffee. It's one of those ones where it's like it doesn't do me any good, but I love it. Before I started in January, I quit coffee a week before, so I would go through those particular symptoms first, and then it was 2 weeks before, I think, and then I quit sugar and stuff too. So I made a point to like not go into this just detoxing my butt off. So, and now the detoxing that I feel like I'm doing is all residual stuff that's like left over in my body from all the damage that I've done to it over the years. So, yeah. And then, a little TMI, so if you don't like hearing this kind of stuff, you probably shouldn't listen. When I do the enemas, so last night I did my first one, and then I did one this morning, and then I did another one this evening. And so at first I couldn't even put that much liquid in. I had to redo it. Like I had to like fill myself up a little bit, and then I had to go let it out, and then I had to fill it up, and then I had to let it out, and I had to fill it up and let it out. It took me like 3 times last night to do the 2 quarts of water that I have. I'm just gonna switch hands. And then this morning I was able to get more in at a time, and I didn't have to stop. I just did it really slowly. And then tonight I really was able to like get it in there. So I think it's just a matter of like, being able to get the water, or, the lemon water that I'm doing, like past the blockage and like up into my intestines. So, and what I was going to say is that every time I do that though, it smells, it smells like sewage water coming out of my body. So I definitely have some funk up there, y'all. And I'm not excited about having funk up there, but I'm excited about getting it out. So, going through life with a skin condition, which is actually looking okay. I mean, I don't know how well you can see it, but it's pretty cracked on my fingers. This one's pretty dry. Actually, this one looks better than that one. I don't know. The camera's not really picking up how bad it looks, but you could see it. My knuckles are swollen, same with this one. And that's the body kicking out stuff through the skin. I'm hoping that in the next couple of days it really starts to freaking back off and not be, I mean, it's already backing off, so I'm hoping that it starts to feel a lot better in the next couple of days, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And I've gone over 10 minutes for this video. I don't really want to do much more, so please follow my journey as I go through this. I hope I'm inspiring somebody out there. You like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, because that'll let you know when I put up another day, So if you have any questions, or if you're interested in my story even more, you can always go to Instagram. You can find me at Earthy Love Medicine. And if, I'm not a coach, I'm not a doctor, I'm not any of those things, but my goal is to inspire. So if you want more inspiration, please go find me on Instagram, or you can even find me on Facebook, Earthy Love Medicine, at Earthy Love Medicine. And I'm also doing a little bit of TikTok. It's all just clips of these videos that I'm doing. I'm not doing anything special, and that's also at Earthy Love Medicine. So have fun on your juicing journey, and please tell me about your journey down below. I'd really love to hear about it. Have a great day, or night, or whatever time of day it is, but take care.